Hey everybody, Steve Got It Pool. So we're out here on this job, and I was sent here to fix some divots that we have in the floor and everything like that. And I've noticed there's a lot of divots all the way around the pool. And as I was going around walking and everything like that, I'm feeling all these soft spots, which would explain probably how these divots got here. And I asked myself, well, how did the vermiculite underneath get soft? And instantly I come over here and I see all this rust around this light ring, and I can see the light ring is completely broken right here. This is a leak. This is water's leaking here. Now, in my opinion, this is a defect by the manufacturers. Hayward makes this product. I've never seen a return faceplate make it longer than one season where it doesn't crack. It As installers, we have to screw these screws in tight. We have to screw those in tight and make sure that everything's compressed and sealed properly, but they shouldn't be cracking. This is a new pool that we just built, and hopefully Hayward can see this video and rectify that issue. But Tom's going to just kind of keep recording me, and basically the plan is to completely take this liner and peel it all the way back. So in order to do that, I have to take off the stair plates. I have to I have to take off the skimmer plate and the light ring, and it's not an ideal situation by any means. It's not optimal to do this, um, but it can be done. Um, so that's basically what we're gonna do. Tom's just gonna kind of keep recording as I'm going through all the steps of looking for things in my toolbox, which I'm always doing. Okay, we found what we needed. We needed a marker. So when I'm taking off the stair plates, I always mark them. Top right, this is the right on the bottom. This is my top left, and this is my left side over here. I don't really have to, mark that, the up or this, as long as I know left to right, it can come off and be just fine. So, thanks, Jesse. Johnny on the spot. All right, carefully take that off. Now the trick is that when we put everything back, I have to get everything to line up just right. What's going to make it kind of easy for me is on the other side of the liner here are these little nubs, and there's already kind of a little nub in the liner created, so I can kind of, when I go to put that back on, I can kind of clip it on right there, and I can use Gorilla Tape to kind of pull that over gently, and everything should kind of match up. Um, if I didn't think that I was going to be able to put this stair plate back, I wouldn't be taking it off. Okay, gently peel that one off. It's like taking trim off. An old casing. See, it's got those little ribs. That'll help. And there's even going to be a rib on the bottom middle here. Right in this area here. But nothing exciting at the moment. Okay. Whew. Alright, so now we'll take off this bottom one. Same way, nice and carefully. Just peels right off. Alright, so now we'll work on taking off the skimmer faceplate and the light. And that's going to be a different bit. And alright, so the light, we'll do the light first. There's another big divot right here. And that's why we're taking the whole liner off and we're peeling the liner back. I want to get this whole shallow end completely exposed. And but again, this issue that we're fixing today is because of a manufacturer defect. Look at that. Surprised that that light even still works. You know, you got a broken faceplate in here, broken parts and broken pieces. This pool's not even, this pool's like a year old, maybe two years at the most. Look at this. Look at this. That's a leak right there. All I gotta do is make these faceplates with a stronger plastic. That's it. If they had these with a stronger plastic, this wouldn't have happened. I don't know that you can make them out of metal. I don't know how the metal would react. Maybe metal would be the way to go, but Hayward, if you're watching this, help us out here. We're installing the product that you provide us, losing money on the job. And the reason that faceplate cracked is not because the screws were put in too tight. You have to screw the screws in tight, otherwise the faceplate doesn't compress and seal. Okay, that's a nice seal. You see the way that came off? You know, that's a nice tight seal right there. Now that's a good strong faceplate. These never crack. You know, I'll get it. What a problem it would be if those started cracking. Even the stair plates. I've seen stair plates crack after a year or two. I truly feel that the chemistry, there's something with the chemistry in the water that's causing things to react and weaken. But so basically, this gasket is probably going to be needing to be replaced. As I'm peeling this off, I can see the old gasket behind the wall breaking and stuff. So that's fine. We'll gladly replace that. So now we'll just start unhooking the liner. I have to finish peeling the rest of the old gasket off back here. Alright, so we're going to end up coming back to about this point here. Tom, I'll have you step out of the pool. being real careful in this area not to pull and tug on that connection down there. Just kind of lay it down. Again, I probably could have gone under the liner in a few spots and tried to hit every area that I could, but it's definitely easier and better to be able to see everything. Customers weren't here to kind of point out which areas were of concern, so I had to use my best judgment. So I've taken this section out. I got the concrete patio stuff in the track. Alright, so we'll take it off to about there. Now I'm just going to start rolling it back. I don't really want to be pulling. See how that kind of pulls out of shape right there? I don't want that to pull out of shape as I'm pulling this back. So if I can keep it in a natural position, it's optimal. Alright, we'll keep rolling this over. You see all the divots that are, look at all these divots everywhere. This whole shallow end's going to have to get skim coated. Rocks embedded in the liner. We're going to go just one more roll so we can get past the brake line here. And that was another spot of concern, was along this brake line here.